It's about being in a room that's open, that's understanding, that wants bad ideas, that wants failure, so that we can work through them and learn through that process, so that everybody gets involved in that particular way of thinking, that everybody feels able, no matter what their level, from a junior apprentice all the way up to the CEO, to be able to put in their good ideas. We then evaluate those good ideas. We research those good ideas. And because we're being objective about it, because we're being open, because we're being emotionally available, because we're being foolish and stupid, we come up with better ideas. We come up with something that everybody believes in, everybody understands how we come from, and then we all move forward together with our plan. Not Bob's plan, or Claire's plan, or Sanjay's plan, our plan. And we didn't react personally when our idea wasn't the idea that eventually came together. That's what I think true collaboration is all about. So I'm happy to be thought as foolish and stupid. It gets us to a great idea. Because at the end of the day, people will remember the great idea, not the fact I asked a particularly simple question. On stoicism in business and how having that open, kind of initially passive, but also understanding the emotional side of things, that for me is my way of doing business. And when I go into businesses, when I say yes to working with businesses, and when businesses say yes to me, they're looking for that collaboration. So what are the key components that we need? We need curiosity. We need to be interested in other people's thoughts and information. We don't want them to affect us. We don't want to change our minds quickly. We don't want to get upset when someone says something we don't agree with. We want to have an open mind. If you're running a charity and you want to help people with a particular disability, understanding their situation, understanding what is genuinely affecting them and having empathy and sympathy for them, but also understanding that you're being provided with information and you also have to provide it at the same time, and is having an open heart and being empathetic. Thing is to accept feedback. So that's a great idea, Lewis. Have you thought of it this way? That's a great way to give feedback. Great. That's an amazing problem you brought me. Do you have any solution? Accept that feedback. Assess the feedback. Good feedback. Has it been delivered in the right way? Does it have a kernel of truth, even though I don't really like it? Yes. And then act on it. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you providing that feedback. I'm going to have a look at that, and I might come back to you and ask you a couple of questions. Is that okay? You're getting involved. All of that is stoicism. And all of that is the exact opposite of what people think stoicism is. Gruff and prim and proper and unable to feel anything. No. For me, stoicism is being open, being logical, being curious, being empathetic, and having a good feedback loop. So that's today's live stream. Thank you so much. Really appreciate for joining me, either live or after the event. If you've got any questions, please do put them in the comments below. I'm really happy to have a discussion about this. And I hope that what you've learned today is that you can take a step back in your business and work on the business without getting too emotional about it, or at least experiencing those emotions and putting them aside. And the reason you should do that is because great thinkers throughout history have said the exact same thing. And taking your time and taking your emotion and thinking about it is a good way. Thanks so much. See you in the next one.